Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a hump day, February 7th, 2024. I would like to take this moment before I get rolling to wish a happy birthday to my wife, Jillian. How old are you? We won't say. We won't reveal the truth here. Anyways, today is my wife's birthday. Also, the second signing period, recruiting signing period. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, fortunately, the Buckeyes aren't in on anybody for this signing day, so I won't have to stare at my phone all day. But anyway, that week has commenced. I'll be out of town, but it will not stop me from bringing you your Daily Blitz. Do not fret. Do not fear. I am coming in your ear. Ooh, that was weird. Anyways, today we're talking, let's call them young linebackers, freshmen. So we got two freshmen that came in last year in 2023. Then we got two true freshmen that just got on campus a couple weeks ago in the 2024 recruiting class. So Buckeyes signed two linebackers in this incoming class, Payton Pierce, Garrett Stover. Start off with Payton Pierce here. Love this guy. This is one of my favorite recruits. Coming in at 6'1", 225 out of Lovejoy High School in Lucas, Texas. He was a four-star, a 9.211, nationally ranked just outside the top 200, number 202, number 15 linebacker, number 33 player in the state of Texas. He was an All-American Bowl invitee. Is that how you say that? He got an invitation. How about that? So Payton Pierce in 14 games as a senior in high school finished with 181 tackles. 181. Yeah. That's one season, man. 40 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, also had 4 forced fumbles and 2 block kicks for the icing on the cake. Jesus. This guy is a tackling machine, man. He's just like Spielman. He also had 131 tackles, 21 TFLs, 6 sacks, and 5 forced fumbles his junior year in high school. This guy was all over the place. And he was one of the 5 finalists for the High School Buckeyes Award. Obviously, that goes to the best linebacker in the country. Ryan Day, Ohio State head coach, said this back in December after the first signing day. He said, quote, "This is a guy who has wrestled. He's done so much for his team. He'll play quarterback. He's very versatile and has done a lot of things. He comes from an unbelievable program and great family. He brings a toughness, hard hat mentality, and we're very excited about him." So, yeah, me too. So next up, let's talk about Garrett Stover here, cousin of Cade, of course, coming in at 6 foot 214 out of Big Walnut High School in Sunbury, Ohio, not too far from Columbus. He was a 4-star, 9.375, nationally ranked number 140, number 10 linebacker, and number 7 player in the great state of Ohio. His scouting profile goes like this. He's a versatile defender with instincts, toughness, and athleticism. Consistently runs in the 11.2 second range in the 100 meters. That's very good. Worked as a safety and running back for his high school as a senior. He's making the move down to linebacker for the Buckeyes and putting on weight. He plays with outstanding effort, flies around the field, makes impressive chase down plays in pursuit. He's instinctual. He sees the play and diagnoses it quickly. He's a sound form tackler, despite playing with a cast on his right arm as a senior. Jesus, still tackling people. He's very comfortable in coverage, given his experience as a safety, and looks like a natural in space. Will need to add mass to hold up as a downhill run defender, and he's doing that. He had 89 tackles, 3 TFLs, 3 sacks, 2 picks this fall for Big Walnut, and he was first team All-Ohio. He was also first team All-Ohio as a junior. Ryan Day said this about Garrett Stover. I know I'm going to fuck up and call him Cade at some point. It's just going to happen. But Ryan Day said this. He said, quote, Stover is out of Big Walnut here, cousins of OSU tight end Cade Stover. He brings the same type of mentality as Cade. He'll play linebacker for us or safety. He has some versatility there. But again, really, really talented player that is going to be a big part of our class. He went on to say, Ohio guys are going to be important for that locker room to really understand what it means to be a Buckeye. And by that, he means understand the rivalry game. So keep in mind, this will also be the first winter conditioning and spring practice for not just Payton Pierce and Garrett Stover, but second-year guys, Arvell Reese and Nigel Glover, both Ohio players as well. So looking at Glover here, first off, he's 6'3", 210. They had him listed as a safety coming out of high school. He's from Northmont High in Clayton, Ohio, so not far from Columbus. He was a 4-star, an 8.996, nationally ranked number 335, number 30 linebacker, and number 10 player in Ohio. He enrolled at Northwestern in July of 2023, and quickly got the hell out when they started talking about weenie washes and shit. So don't Google it. Anyway, he's currently listed as 6'3", 210 on the Ohio State site, but he was a late summer transfer. I think might have been August when he actually transferred, but redshirted, obviously, without seeing any action at all. So he's got an extra year to work with. Now, the big man from Glenville, Arvell Reese, love this guy. He was a regular on special teams during the year, dealt with an injury and worked some at defensive end. But coming out of high school, looking at his recruiting profile, he's 6'3.5", 212, out of Cleveland, Glenville, of course. The pipeline is opening and flowing. He's a 4-star, a 9.209. They had him listed at linebacker, but he's going to probably work into that jack role, I think. So a little linebacker, a little defensive end kind of action. Nationally ranked number 211, number 22 linebacker, number 5 player in Ohio. Right now, the Buckeyes have him listed at 6'3", 235. So he's put on, 20 pounds, 25 pounds almost since getting into college. So, yeah. That helps. He's going to continue to put on some weight, and his body, he has the frame to hold it, Buckeyes lost starting linebackers Tommy Eichenberg and Steel Chambers to the NFL, and then third-year sophomore Reed Carrico popped in the portal right after the season. Now you got fifth-year guy, senior Cody Simon coming back. He'll be your starting Mike, no doubt. Then you got third-year players like C.J. Hicks, Gabe Powers, maybe even Sonny Styles. You know where I'm at on that. If you don't know, go back and check out my Sonny Styles videos from last week. But anyways, all those guys are back as well. Don't forget about my guy Court Williams has 2 years of eligibility remaining. He got lucky, got the COVID year, but then he got the injury year as well. He's been injured more than he hasn't, but don't forget about him. He can add some depth. So the linebacker depth chart is going to be very interesting this spring. There are a number of options. True freshmen usually aren't part of the plan, coming in, but Jim Knowles likes the makeup of true freshmen Pierce and Stover. He said this back in December. He said, the two linebackers, I just think they're as tough as they come in terms of being silver bullets. You're losing Tommy, you're losing Steele, and you want guys with a hard-nosed mentality. I think those two represent that. They're just hard-nosed, physical linebackers that you can count on to work. They're both hard workers and who are going to be great team guys. That's what we want, right? Team guys first. So, yeah, linebacker room is stacked and packed with some young talent. And then you got the third-year guys, like I mentioned, with CJ and Gabe and Sonny coming down. So it's going to be interesting to see how this depth chart plays out over the spring and probably into the fall. But that's all I got for you right now. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.